We'll see Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks taking on Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you've got quarterbacks here. Yes, they can throw the football, but they can also run it very well, too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Russell Wilson leads out the Seattle Seahawks offense. The veteran Wilson, a third-round pick back in 2012.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And his first pass is incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again. Wilson. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's going to get this underneath to Dallas. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Adams. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Throwing again here, Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
A 10-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 36-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, he'll find Metcalf. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
From the shotgun, this will be Dallas. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Cardinals' 19-yard line.
Out of the gun, handoff to Dallas. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
On the play, it's 3rd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, he's got to have that wrong, doesn't he? They declined that.
There's no doubt about it. Sorry to step on you there, partner, but let's go ahead and run this one together, right? Incomplete pass. Yet they call pass interference, and somehow you're going to decline that.
I'm so confused. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Got a man. It's Mims. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 19 yards that time for number 19. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the 1st down there, help them relax a little bit.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11, 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
The throw right sideline here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Charles, Thursday night game, I would think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys? Coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night, guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Looking for Mims, but this is intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it.
Trey Flowers.
Stay.
Get back! Get back! Oh, Jesus Christ. Slippery, right? I knew I was going to be about that.
Huh? Do you What's up? Oh, they're gonna be fucking awesome. There's no doubt about it. Where's this guy? Did I? No. Huh? I mean, I can eat it.
Oh, Chloe, I don't want to walk upstairs either.
Here I go.
What do you think? What do you want for lunch? Do you want leftovers or
I'm just gonna make a sandwich.
burgers? Okay.
Oh! No, you don't have to go through all that trouble here. I'll just make a
Save
sandwich.
the burgers for dinner. I just think
I'll save the gorging of the eating for the wings.
Yeah.
Like, let's debate about starting my Madden game. I just sort of I think they as soon as I fire up, people like. If I could put that learn to skate on my resume. Community service.
Why do you need to put that on the resume?
I'm just I don't.
Yeah, why not?
organizational thing. Probably why that's that thing that came in the mail is probably like the 4th pad folio that I have. A work.
And it even says cheese. A little sticker that came with
It's
it.
a very pro-cheese house, so.
Huh. That is true. Spot for it though. Think you can fit this one in?
Yep. I have no capacity for fucking that.
I want to watch it. Bottle's badass.
I'm gonna whoop some ass. I just threw a pick.
Got any more? You good in there? Any glasses?
Yeah, we're good.
How about this pan?
Murray's pass. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And that play went
Yeah,
nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Adams. take it
I just got some.
before he gets into enemy territory.
No kidding, huh?
16 yards, a first down.
Interesting.
After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
30-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
This is caught. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. Turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. He's going to have the first down past the 20. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now a give right side. Wallace. And a short gain down to about the 33. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Out of the gun, here's Murray. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Wilson's pass.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
That's complete to Disley, the tight end. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
He stiff arms him. Short throw to Disley. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. John Ross and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field, sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going.
That's caught inside the 20. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A huge play there for Arizona. 54 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And the Cardinals are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. From the gun, Murray. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
Brandon, they just got the ball, and already they're in the end zone, and you're getting ready to talk about the PAT. That was fast.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Now it's Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Operating from the gun, Wilson. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They'll run on first down with Dallas. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now we'll run with Dallas. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
This throw complete. Wilson finding Lockett. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
Seahawks 6.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. So out now come the Cardinals.
I'll make something here in a little bit.
No
big rush, because I'm not going to eat it while I'm playing anyway. So.
Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the
Thank you, though,
darling.
darling.
Last drive, when you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
First down, Murray. Open man is Ross, complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the 29-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Throwing again on second down. Murray able to connect with Mims. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. To throw is Murray. He's able to find Wallace. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
His kick.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Tyler Lockett trotting onto the field, getting set for this next drive. You would have to think they're going to make it more of a priority to get him the football. You're losing here in the second quarter. He's been really quiet.
I think all we have to do, and it's too bad we can't actually see the actual play sheet now from the coordinator, because he's looking down at that and saying, okay, do I put him in different spots? Do I try and isolate him? What routes do I run? You're exactly right. They've got to get the ball in his hands and get their offense kick-started.
He does have the 2 catches, but pretty quiet so far. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return.
What's that?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards to pick up there. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game. Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on second down. Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Waters. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down.
First down, Arizona.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray, eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down and able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Shotgun now from Murray. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
I think there's enough left in there for it.
And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
Actually, that's what I'll have instead of a sandwich. Just kill that. Did you already start the dishwasher? We missed one.
Just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here.
Yeah, it's just bothering you, isn't it?
It's up and
There was room. I know there was room.
So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we reach halftime. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL.
Set to kick off.
Taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
And now we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with
I think we'll be okay.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Throwing now is Murray. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against him offensively. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. He gets this to Coulter complete. And it's a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And now off to the races down the right side. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown.
The previous play is under review.
This defense.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Following the fumble recovery, Murray. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is is out of bounds inside the 35. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
Yeah.
Toss this one incomplete.
No, it's a free upgrade.
He throws it away. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Murray. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 23. 11 yards there, first down. Arizona. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Again, they'll throw with Murray. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Murray to air it out again. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Murray again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. From 3 yards out. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 40. They run the counter. It's Adams. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Open man here, Sims complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
6 makes it 3rd and 4.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's got the bucket. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
You call me a hoarder.
Run with Dallas.
That's just our room of stuff.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they...
From the lead. On 3rd down. He's had trouble because really there hasn't been many. This defense is...
Every time I talk to someone fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Yardage brought down at the 32. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game, and on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point.
The Cardinals take over.
There's one downstairs and there's one in my office.
Their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. He was brought down by Eric Wilson. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. A very good move, but for a short gain out near the 32.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Flush to his right. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
A gain of 7.
7 yards there and a first down.
I may have some chips today. I might treat this like a regular fight night.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
I don't understand.
Oh my God, you speak on it like I'm cheating on you. I don't know why you're going to do this to us.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Got a man open, it's Ross. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. The throw over the middle taken in. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Arizona.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Wide open receiver, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Isaiah Coulter, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Murray able to find his running back. Geis.
There you go.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Operating from the gun, Eubanks, and it is incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down at the 25-yard line.
You're taking both charges. At 1%.
Throwing again here, Wilson. That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards to gain there.
Is that too late?
No, not at all.
To throw again is Wilson.
Oh, what if we said when we watched that after they announced us? Husband and wife. You know, there's this song you watch back.
Oh, yeah.
They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They need
Flash
just a
mob.
win here. It's 3rd and 1.
Can we do a flash mob?
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
At the 40-yard line. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. That's complete to his running back, Dallas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Got proposed to on Super Bowl Sunday.
There and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Again, Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
Let me see.
They've been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they've been on the
Oh
same
my God, it's so beautiful. Great job, Ryan. I love it. You killed it.
On the sidelines, nothing's worked for them. They've got to find
Congratulations, you guys. What a perfect spot, too.
The Seahawks on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
So happy for you. Why isn't it on your hand?
Wilson will throw again. The throw taken in by Sims. And inside
Well, it might also be
20
because it's
before it's
full, so
brought
maybe
down.
give it.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Perfect. I'm so happy.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
What?
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard
What?
line. Julian Okwara in there.
So happy for you guys.
Sack number 6 now for him on the year. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
That's so awesome. I'm so happy for you,
So
Joe.
Seahawk football as
You're
we march toward
engaged.
conclusion.
Woo!
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
I know. I love you.
Swung out left to his running back.
We'll have to talk
This will be a short
tomorrow
game.
and let it settle in.
The 22.
All right. I love you. Congratulations.
Wilson. And he
All right,
takes a
bye.
shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Intended for Steven Sims.
What were you gonna bring it over here for? Like I wanted to say anything. No. I was wondering that too. Like, I wonder if he's gonna bring the phone over here. Like, I want to say
All right, they're
congrats.
going to try and keep hope alive
Yeah.
here on 4th down. They're going
That's
for
good
it.
for her. Good for her, Joe.
Super Bowl Sunday. They're up at like skiing and on a mountain. He killed it. Great spot. I knew it. I told her, I'm like, are you gonna do your nails? She's like, no, because I don't want to do my nails and be on edge all weekend and then him not do it. She's like, I thought he was gonna do it for like New Year's Eve. And guess what?
Out of here with that as their final act. That interception. Good way for them to end it. That's going to be caught by Coulter. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across.
That's
the
awesome.
50-yard
Good for
line.
her. Pumped for her.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
But
And now a shot into coverage downfield is
Yeah,
complete.
come on.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Offensively, another big chunk of yardage, Charles, but defensively, they had all this talk about trying to limit explosive plays. They have not been able to do that.
They discussed it all week, but they haven't been able to execute it at all. Haven't been able to find a way to slow down this offense. They're seeking answers and not coming up with any.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield.
Everybody's getting engaged.
He was trying to get it to Denzel Mims that time. And that'll bring up second down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
You were first.
Yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead.
Bunch of copiers.
No,
Times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates
Doesn't
if they're
count.
going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
3rd down and 10.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line.
And it's 4th down.
And the
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And I think the game balls need to be distributed.